So you're a parent of a child with special needs. You hear the term IEP, and let's be honest, it can feel like this huge, intimidating mountain you have to climb. It's a whole world of acronyms and documents and meetings, and it can be totally overwhelming. But it really doesn't have to be. In this explainer, we're going to break it all down and demystify the individualized education program. We'll give you a clear, actionable plan so you can walk into that room and be a confident advocate for your child.
This entire guide, it comes from a place of really profound love and determination. It comes from a parent named Candace, whose son was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. And her words here, they just capture everything, don't they? That powerful gut feeling that drives you to make sure your child is going to be okay, not just today, but for their entire future. It's a feeling so many of us parents know deep in our bones.
So Candace didn't just sit with that worry. She took action. She dove headfirst into the world of IEPs and quickly realized that tons of other parents felt just as lost as she did. So she channeled all that research, all that experience, into creating a practical checklist. The goal? To empower other parents, just like you, to become truly confident advocates for their kids. And that is exactly what we're going to do right now. Walk you through her roadmap. We're going to break this whole process down into 3 simple, manageable phases. First, what you do before the meeting. Second, how you advocate during the meeting. And third, the super important follow-up that happens after the meeting is over. Okay, let's dive into phase 1, your preparation. And I really can't stress this enough. This is where the magic happens. Seriously, the work you put in before you ever step foot in that meeting room, that's what transforms you from feeling like a worried observer into being an effective and equal member of your child's team. The second that invitation shows up, your prep work begins. First things first, respond right away. Let them know if that date and time just doesn't work for you. Second, make sure you know why you're meeting. Is this just the annual review, or is it about something new? Third, and this is a total pro tip, always ask for a draft of the IEP ahead of time. This lets you read it over calmly without feeling pressured. And finally, it's time to start gathering all your paperwork.
So, what kind of paperwork are we talking about here? Well, you want anything and everything that tells your child's story. That means current and past IEPs, so you can track progress. Report cards, progress reports, even samples of their actual schoolwork. You'll also want any evaluation results, notes from therapists or doctors, and, this is a big one, a log of every call and email you've had with the school. Think of it as your evidence file.
All right, now let's step back from all the documents and data for just a minute and think big. Before you get lost in the details of specific goals, take some time to create a vision statement for your child. What are your real hopes for them long-term? Thinking about this helps frame the entire conversation around a meaningful, ultimate goal, not just checking boxes.
And this is so crucial to remember. You do not have to do this alone. You have the legal right to bring support with you. This could be your spouse, a good friend who can just take notes for you, or even a professional advocate. Just having another person there in your corner can make a world of difference for both emotional support and just having a second set of ears. Okay, you've done the prep work, you've gathered your team, and you've got your vision clear in your mind. Now it's time for phase 2, advocacy in action. This is the moment where all that preparation pays off and you get to participate actively and confidently in the meeting itself. Here's your game plan for the meeting. Try to get there a little early just to get settled and take a deep breath. Make sure everyone at the table introduces themselves and says what their role is. You need to know who you're talking to. And don't ever be afraid to share your own list of things you want to discuss. Most importantly, if you don't understand something, ask. And keep asking until it's crystal clear. If you take away just one single thing today, let it be this. You have to internalize this idea. You are not a guest at this meeting. You are not just there to listen. You are a full and equal partner in every single decision that is made about your child's education. Your expertise as their parent isn't just nice to have, it's invaluable. So, the meeting wraps up, you've got a new IEP, and everyone shakes hands. Phew, it's over, right? Well, not even close. Let's move on to phase 3, because the follow-up work is what makes sure that the plan you have on paper actually becomes a reality for your child. The thing to remember is that an IEP is a living, breathing document. It's not set in stone, so after the meeting, your job is to review that final copy and make sure it's accurate. Then you've got to actively monitor your child's progress and check in to confirm that the services you all agreed on have actually started. Keep all your documents in one organized place, and remember, if things aren't working, you have every right to request another meeting anytime you need to. All right, let's zoom out one last time. The IEP, it's an incredibly powerful tool, for sure, but it's really just one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. It's all about laying the foundation for your child's entire future, which, brings us right back to where we started with Candace's motivation.
At the end of the day, navigating this whole IEP process is an act of planning for a future where your child can truly thrive. It's about securing their federally protected right to a free and equitable education. By being prepared and being confident, you make sure that the system actually works for your child, giving them the tools and the support they need to succeed on their own terms. So we end right back where we began, with you. This guide, it gives you the map, but you're the one in the driver's seat. It's a journey of advocacy, of planning, and of a whole lot of relentless love. The question isn't if you can do this, because you absolutely can. The question is, how will you choose to step into that role as the ultimate champion for your child's future?